There is a planet in the Rishi system called Rishi, where people have been looking for an incredible Jawa pirate treasure for more than 100 years. So far, they have found bits of Jawa scrap, a mysterious rock with strange symbols carved into it, and even some old credit coins. 6 Ugnaughts have even lost their lives trying to solve the mystery. And according to legend, 1 more Ugnaught will have to die before the treasure can be found. This is the curse of Captain Scrapbeard.
Why did Master Yuhu have to task me with cleaning out the Jawa Shaman Temple's storage room? There is so much junk here. Look at this old ugly painting. I shall throw this into the trash. What is that? It's an old letter.
To whomever finds this letter, know that I, Captain Scrapbeard, have stolen a magnificent treasure from Circa. I took this treasure with me when I fled to the planet called Rishi. It is here that I have hidden my treasure, and to find it, you will have to follow in my footsteps and solve my riddles. But beware, the path to my treasure is dangerous and deadly, and only the bravest Jawa will be able to find it.
A treasure? And so I was working very hard cleaning when I found this old painting, and on the back of it this letter and piece of paper. This painting seems to portray the legendary Captain Scrapbeard. This painting is a genuine Von Scrap, but by the time Von Scrap became a famous Jawa painter, Scrapbeard had already moved to Rishi. Besides, Von Scrap was a well-respected Jawa in Jawa society. It feels very unlikely he would have met a Jawa pirate. And look at the background. It doesn't look like Tatooine. The background looks more like Rishi. There are no records of Von Scrap having ever left Tatooine. So how did Von Scrap end up painting a portrait of Scrapbeard? Who exactly is this Scrapbeard Jawa? Captain Scrapbeard, the famous Jawa pirate, scourge of the Dune Seas, also the only Jawa pirate to have ever existed. Never heard of him.
But who was this Captain Scrapbeard? The Jawa who would later become known as Captain Scrapbeard was originally known as Jack Sandhawk. It was unknown when he was born or which clan he originated from. When Circa returned to Tatooine, Jack Sandhawk was one of several Jawas hired by the Circa Corporation to dig holes all across the Dune Sea. Circa now had their eyes on ancient Rakatan artifacts and technology they believed to be hidden under the sands of the Dune Sea. Once Circa had firmly established its presence on Tatooine, they brought in professional Circa archaeologists, and then promptly fired all the Jawas without paying them their promised wages. Furious, Jack Sandhawk gathered a crew of fellow Jawas and stole a small sail barge, which they named the Flying Scrapman, and he then started raiding Circa sites and outposts across the Dune Sea.
The crew is fearful, but once the plundering starts, that fear will no doubt turn into excitement. Circa will regret not paying what they owe us, because now we will take everything from them.
And so Jack gained notoriety as the first and only Jawa pirate. Eventually people started calling him Captain Scrapbeard because of the fake beard he wears on his face, made from Jawa scrap. It is unknown what exactly Circa found during their archaeological digs, but whatever it was must have been worth a lot, as eventually Circa placed a 1 million credit bounty on Scrapbeard's head.
Let me see that piece of paper. This looks like a riddle.
X marks the spot if you are persistent enough to jump to the place where my ship once dropped anchor.
I believe this letter and corresponding riddle might be the first step in finding Captain Scrapbeard's long-lost treasure which he stole from Circa. What is this treasure? No one knows. Many have tried to find his treasure before, but no one has ever succeeded. If anyone can find it, it will be us. You take care of cleaning out this storage room by Rubrum. Wait, what? Thanks for flying us to Rishi.
Ma sponsor tutti, accusatini, popolo, mantenga.
Kara and Jara have set up a base camp near the beach close to Raiders Cove.
Kara, did you really need bring all those crates full of sausage rolls? I never go anywhere without my sausage rolls. Their smell will attract the wildlife. So, what do we do now? Where do we start our treasure hunt? We will have to figure out where Scrapbeard docked his ship. Let's head into the town to see if we can find this place. Now where could Scrapbeard have docked? It could have been anywhere, really. Kara, we could ask Bigger Joss. Maybe he knows. Hey Bigger, do you know where the legendary Captain Scrapbeard used to dock his ship?
Para perupa suka sini apa yaz? Una aktiva bitwa. Tumino la manakin sokro. Arriba.
Oh well, see you around, Bigger.
Oh shit.
I will ask those two menacing pirates. Kara, wait. Hey, you two.
What the fuck? It's a Jarman!
Ahoy there, cutthroat pirate mateys. Have you heard of the famous Captain Scrapbeard?
Maybe? What's it to you?
Do you know where he used to dock his ship?
She's asking about that Jawa dude. Never knew him, but the stories always say he used to hang around Scrap Alley.
Scrap Alley? That must be the place. Thank you, pirate scum. Have a good day.
What an odd woman.
Pirates are dangerous. You are lucky those pirates didn't attack you. They looked really scary. We have to go to a place called Scrap Alley. This way. This is Scrap Alley.
It is unknown what magnificent treasures Captain Scrapbeard stole from Circa, but after Circa placed a bounty on his head, he decided to flee Tatooine. He then supposedly hitched a ride with the passing cargo freighter who was willing to transport him and his ship to Rishi, and it was here in Raiders Cove that he moored his ship, the Flying Scrapman, at a small dock in an alley now known as Scrap Alley.
Look down there. That must be the spot. You jump over there across those rocks and check it out. Why me? Because I am tired from all that walking. Kara, are you there yet? I am trying. Kara, did you find the treasure yet? Not yet. Kara, wake up. What happened? It was booby-trapped. Well, you respawned here, so you have to jump back over there. I'm not doing all the jumping again. This time I will go across the rooftops and grapple down. Treasure. Kara, what did you find? Just some old hard drives or something. What a garbage treasure. Let me see them.
Will the information on these 3 data packets bring Kara and Jara one step closer to the treasure, or will they just contain useless information?
These are data packets. I bet these contain the next clues to find Scrapbeard's treasure. We just have to let the computer decrypt them. So, how long will this take? It will probably take all night. I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we go to the local cantina for some drinks while the computer decrypts these data packets? I am not sure we should. Come on, I will pay.
Oh shit.
Let's have a bevy. Cheers.
While Kara and Jara are celebrating their discovery at the local cantina, the curse of Captain Scrapbeard is about to strike.